Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Borderlands 2. Let's continue. We're in Opportunity. We've got 3 quests going on. We're trying to get bullets. We're trying to get everything done. Opportunity is a pretty skybox area. I wouldn't be surprised if this was a demo area at some point in development of Borderlands 2. Just we're going to keep everything on water so that you can't leave the area and you're just going to run around and see all these buildings that you can't enter. Of course, it also brings out the question about how is Borderlands 3 really going to handle these buildings? Like, theoretically, it feels like you should be able to go into these building areas and take on some enemies. And I was thinking that would be cool if that would fall, but that's highly unlikely that that would ever happen. Yeah, you can't go into buildings unless they've really designed them to be that way. So, we've got a quest here. Hmm. So there's a foreman around this area. Mad Moxie wants me to kill him, because he's building a, there we go. There he is. Foreman Jesper. He's not taking a lot of damage. Alright. Key. Of course, I'm gonna have to come out of this pit. Meanwhile, there's gonna be a random assortment of people attacking me. Let's see, it wants me to go this way. So here's your counter experiment to Opportunity being a highly textured area. Is, can you do dirt? Can you do construction? And they certainly only did it really in this section, so that implies to me that it wasn't an amazing success visually. Gotta be a little careful to not take too much damage. This could get crazy. I really have to question the need to press X to loot a box, to open a loot box and see if there's something in it and pick up the items. For as long as even Borderlands 1 is, I think you could have had that quality of life improvement where uh, where just walking near something would have automatically gotten you automatically opened the box and given you the items inside of it. I mean, that is asking certainly a lot. It seems to me like I'm splashing in water. Interesting. Seems like I need to be higher up. Some of these warbots have too much health. Some of these guys kind of just stand in the way. These look like they would be either explodable or in some other way useful. Right. This is something. How can I get the power off on it? Got a red cord. Who's got the red cord? Up there. Can I get up higher? I feel like those guys just jumped through the floor. Alright, this is the key. So, like, this is pretty much just an excuse to give Mad Moxie some dirty lines of dialogue that aren't even that dirty. Let's see. Wait, open it. Let's go ahead and take out this constructor. Apparently somebody's sick of Vault Hunters. Alright, switch back over to a faster gun. Yeah, and this is more characterization of Handsome Jack dated Mad Moxie, which I'm not sure was really necessary, or like it's just not really pertinent information. This one is floating in the air. Is it attached at all? I guess that the idea is it's attached to the side of that. Either that or it's just totally glitched. Alright. And so she now, I see there's red wire. This elevator. Alright. This red wire. Come on top of that. On top of that. Red wire connects. I have to be a little careful because if I fall off into the water, I would just die and respawn. Right. Here's that switch, which should have opened up that area. And we can just jump down here. Little iridium. And let's see, which way do we want to go first? I'm very much at a loss. Just picking up guns, looting. All the fun's been sucked out of it by the fact that there's almost guaranteed nothing you're going to get is better. Like, maybe, just maybe, this will give me something good. Let's see. Not really. This is an interesting idea, mounting it to the wall. Normally you'd be looking at it from this angle. Alright. And so we opened that special loot section and it didn't do anything for us. Gave us a few guns we could sell. Here's some more textures that feel like go underused. Or maybe they are used in gameplay and it's just very unobvious or where they're used, except for in these places. Alright, now it wants me to place this here. So we have to be on the right side of the ladder. So we flooded that area, which I don't think it really does anything. Like, you would kind of think that that would be the beginning of some, like, we've now altered the path, and because we've altered the path, we can access some new path. But no, not in Borderlands. It's just water now. Water on the bottom section. Water, which I think, I mean, take a look at this. Just very stationary water. And water that's, like, I think if I was to dive in here. Yeah, it's kind of nothing. It's just flooded. And it just all flows down under here. But I'm basically just walking on top of it. It's an interesting idea. This again might be just a technical experiment. Can you have water in Borderlands and walk on the water? And yeah, I guess you can if you program it to only really be ankle high. And in many other instances, if you're in water, you die or you get shot. And those would just be bullets, so it's not even worth the effort to try and collect them. Moving on. looking at the map, we still got this central section done. We have this part, so let's go do that, and then we'll do the main story. These little construction yards. This section actually feels like it would be a pretty good place for the game to have started. Like, if you had been invited to join Hyperion, and then you got a message from Angel to escape because Handsome Jack is going to kill you, that would have been cool. Heck, that might have been even an interesting side story if you were working for Handsome Jack as like a new employee, and you started the game basically at the final level and worked your way towards the first level. I mean, how this game started in actuality is you're on a train that gets attacked in a cutscene, and then you wake up in the frozen south, and maybe in a very general way we're working our way to the north end of the map, but it's definitely not a straight line. All right, orbital delivery zone. Come over here and grab a surveyor. We've got a badass constructor out there. I think I killed the constructor. And now these burst shots of my corrosive sniper rifle should take out several of these other people. I mean, if I really wanted to care here, I could use my active skill to use. I'd grab more time. There you go. 2, 1, 0. There we go. This level could be very unfinished, and it would be hard to really tell one way or the other. I think the construction sections on this half of the map could have been originally intended to be finished buildings, but that would have been boring. So the final product is pretty cool, or at least moderately cool. So she wants me to go all the way over here to do that, and it's not really worth the effort to do that as it is. So let's go and kill Jack's double. And generally speaking, I just want to also show and expose the map. It's like we won't see it all. This is a very overly complicated design for a map. If this was an early project that was worked on too much, I would say by far. Loot wee jet. And there's a legendary gun. We got an orange. But that's like the second orange I've gotten in the entirety of playing Borderlands 2. That is way, way too rare of an occurrence. Alright. The whole map is now cleared and shown. We're gonna kill Jack's double. So that we can use his voice to open a password door. So we now need to go to an info kiosk and record the recordings of Jack talking, so that the pocket watch that these guys were holding onto, which will let me pretend like I'm Jack. And basically, I think it's a skin. I think eventually you just get a handsome Jack skin. Let's see, who else will I prefer to kill? Seems like there's a couple of people over there that don't see me. And then there's like one person over there that can't hit me. I kind of wonder if there's going to be an angel in Borderlands 3. I guess there probably doesn't really need to be. Like they did it for 2 games. It was just a basic guide. So, yeah, he wants kids brought to Pandora, which makes... It kind of makes the Tiny Tina situation, like, just even more obvious. And perhaps if there was a character like the Firehawk who could have played the same role as Angel, if she was, or Roland, it could have been Roland also. If they were talking about how Tiny Tina shouldn't be on this planet, no kid should, like the connections wouldn't have to be made just by the player, who very possibly is not even paying enough attention to see the story for whatever it's worth that's happening in this game. This game does seem like it's trying to be more serious, and I don't like it. So we've had like 3 different quests that revolve around running from point A to point B to point C in a small section of the map. Let's see. Ooh, and the game is locked up. Let me double check something. Let's see. Ooh. Don't tell me my hard drive is full. Don't tell me my hard drive is full. Well, the game's locked up. Let's see if we can end the... Okay, I'm back. The game actually did lock up. I don't know why, per se. Like, I can't really think of an excuse. I'm just gonna have to say that the game went crazy. And we have a considerable amount of quests to do. Like, progress was lost pretty far behind. So let's... you would kind of hoped for better. I thought maybe my hard drive had been full. Like, that certainly has been instances in the past where I've recorded so much footage and heck, the graphics are high enough for that to be an issue in this case. But no, I have several more hours of space. It just kind of locked up. So let's get back on doing the quest we were doing, and we'll have to go back and and I don't know. I mean, you could kind of get it, I guess. The vast amount of just splash effects and visual effects going on right now. Seems like I can probably just walk around this area. So we'll just keep on doing this. We'll grab one and then we'll leave. See, this is where I think it crashed before. Just keep on running. And we're gonna have to go do several other of the quests a second time. But I don't think they're particularly long quests. Hmm. Hmm. And we're kind of back in. There we go. Need to upload those samples to Angel, which apparently is this direction. How are we gonna upload this to Angel? Must be down lower. We went in full circle. And I don't want to just waste all my time shooting things, but I also don't want to shortchange myself on some experience. Is this perhaps... Wish something would show me where I'm supposed to go. It's like under the ground, but not that way. So I guess I've got to get under the ground some other way. Maybe down here. So we have like no reason to trust Angel at all. Remember that. Like, See, this is pretty much the only part of all of opportunity where you go inside. This sequence doesn't quite make the most sense. So now my voice. Oops. My health is not regenerating as fast as I thought it used to. Alright. Let's look at this gun now, by the way. Nope, that's trash too. Alright. So that was the main story. We're still in a good position though to do the other things that we need to do in this area. Like, actually, if I hit the right button, let's go. So now we've got to go do the kill the foreman quest again. So just gonna make a mad dash. When did this guy get killed? His Bloodwing's body, gross. Like, that sucks. Just randomly they put Bloodwing's body on display. Oh well, moving on. Sadly, the game just kind of loses even more steam if it crashes and I have to play things again. Alright. Let's grab this key. And now we're gonna run over this way, and I don't think we'll even bother to open the vault area. So it's weird just to do the quest in different order now, because you've just had a very dramatic sequence, and now you have Handsome Jack just being a jerk. Let's see, I'm just trying to race through this whole sequence as fast as possible. Maybe the water physics played a role in the game crashing. I can't really blame my computer. I'm noticing that there are some angles and such that don't line up greatly. Apparently it's on the timer. Like, almost certainly there is something I'm missing in this area. Or on the map, I know I'm missing something, because there's one more audio recording to find somewhere, but I'm not gonna spend the time. So now that I just walked by that fast respawn section, did that save the game if it crashes again, or do I have to start over again? And see, this time a constructor didn't appear. Interesting. There is one thing I should try and do. I lost my progress on a legendary gun, didn't I? Let's see. Let's go back here. Yeah. So I need to go back to this area and get that legendary gun again. Or hope I can get the legendary gun again. because that's the one thing in Borderlands that would have mattered. Like, sure, I'm probably missing out on some experience, and just in general having a more accelerated experience than I should have. Alright. So, believe not there. Down this hallway. Yeah, this looks familiar. He's not there. So the loot drop people are randomized, and I lost my opportunity. Boy, is that disappointing. Like, I'm almost 100% certain that was the area where the loot midget, or whatever it was, came. Oh well, I guess in the long run it doesn't really matter. What's one more legendary? Particularly if you were going to play this game to the max level, getting a level 28 or around a level 28 legendary gun is not really anything anyways. There, I suppose there's a chance that what will happen is I will open several more loot boxes and the midget will jump out of one of them, and it's on a timer. So we place this, and it's gonna shoot this crane from the moonshot there, I believe. So we're making a little propaganda. This is going to be it for running around opportunity, I think, for the most part. Like, I don't think there's... Maybe there's one quest. Let's see. Where am I supposed to be? Right where I am. So it must just be under the ground. And I guess I was wrong. There is another place where you get inside the building. Let's go ahead and hit this button, hit this, shoot this, another one of these. So you get to watch this video, I guess, if you want to. Alright, and where does that leave us with quests now? They are all sanctuary quests. They are all ready to move us to the next chapter. There's no more fun to be had in opportunity. Let's see, let's redeem this. Sure, fire rate. And maybe I'll get enough experience to finally get that top tier ability. Makes me kind of wonder if I should consider trying some of these other top tier things, but I don't think so. I think I'm interested in that. A very overly textured, overly worked on, overly polished level for as little as it's used. And it's repetitive and it's boring on top of everything else. And confusing. Clearly, they got too ambitious here. It's really the exact opposite of what I'd want for Borderlands 3 too. I want Borderlands 3 to be mostly wide open world, wide open areas, not a section. Here, that might be the last one. And then I have to come over here to decide what guns I want to keep or sell, which probably is all of them. Increased damage done by a specific weapon type. Launcher damage. Yeah, I think we could probably sell that one. Buy a couple of health and didn't really need to do that. I've got so much money, it's kind of pointless. And getting the quest done to have all of the elements, like all of the recordings, didn't really do anything. Alright, back to Sanctuary. And we'll probably just have enough time to finish this quest. And then I think I've got to probably think about going and doing the arenas. I'm not at 30 yet. But you know what? I think I'll probably, in all seriousness, just hold the arenas till after the main game is done. And maybe do them at some point in the DLC section. This Sanctuary Citizen looks really short. So Mad Moxie wants me to turn in her quest. We get a grenade mod that we can't use. Was any of that Dr. Zed or Scooter quests or Claptrap quests? Let's see. Do we have something here we can listen to? I just picked up the recording and it didn't play anything. So I think I've either exhausted all the recordings at this point or it's glitched. Defend the constructor while it destroys this. We get a new skin. A new head. Alright. See, I don't feel like I've progressed enough that it makes sense to spend 5 more golden keys. Let's see what this head is. I bet it's Handsome Jack himself. Maybe I have to unlock it. Do I have any new skins? I'd be surprised if I did. Alright, yeah, so this must be an unlockable item. Assassination Head Custom unlocks the head from the system, so I have to use it. Then I can come over here, and it's just a dented version of a helmet. Alright, and then the last two quests are the optional and the story mission. Every time I just want to look at these guns and see if maybe, just maybe, something would come about at one of the storefronts. We really are kind of low on iridium too. I would like to have more, although I guess we're kind of fine. I've not run into a point since the beginning of the game where I've run out of bullets excessively, or run out of all the bullets, and ever since I upgraded my backpack, I'm not running into points where I'm just having tons and tons of items. Just every now and then we have to drop some low effort items. I'm back up to like $71,000. Brick and Slab. They made a mistake changing his name. So we now turn this into Lilith. And we can override cooldown rate. And it increases your melee ability. Or we can take this purple one and max health. So I'll take the purple one. Might as well just turn this in and start the next chapter. Chapter 14. The warrior, completely different from the beast in the first game. Yeah, that phrase right there, "this is going to be fun," is what I feel is missing in the characterization of at least the assassin in Borderlands 2. But Mordecai, if he was having fun in Borderlands 1, he's certainly not now. Slab sort of isn't either. His dog died. Firehawk still sort of having fun, but going through this whole relationship and just taking things really seriously. Roland being just a soldier. He's probably never going to have any fun. Alright. So, what I think I needed was a purple relic. So if I equip that, and then take out, let's see, a purple class mod, and a purple grenade mod. I'll just take this out too. I think I can equip everything in purple for an achievement. And that's kind of it. So, just stop for 1 second. Everything is purple or higher. Good to see. course, this is better than that. This is better than that. This shield I didn't use. And this is better than that. Alright. So now it's going to be a question of storing weapons. I think we can just sell it now. Like I don't see a reason to hold on to them. I'll store this one, but we're running out of space. And we're really running out of space. I'm gonna sell this one and sell this one. Melee damage, like this one, it's not as good as this, so we can take that out. And sell that item. I think this deputy's badge is better than this, just because if everybody had one, it would work better. I think we can probably sell that one too. We don't need to hold on to it. And let's see, do we have any guns here that matter? Let's see. Purple gun, level 28. Why is... I'm gonna take these guns out. Yeah, that leaves us a decent amount of items. So let's come over here and look. Shotgun. Do I have a different shotgun, or was this my shotgun? I think it was. SMG. I messed up my setup. Alright. Sell these other things. I'm at 76,000 gold, which means more time gambling to get iridium. I cannot spend this money any other way. Like it's a ridiculous catch-22 scenario where I can either gamble and hope that I can get 14 more iridium so that everything is up to 50 iridium, and then I probably by the end of the game will not have enough to get 50 iridium or 100 iridium to get everything up higher. So I don't know if it just becomes in the New Game Plus a scenario where you just are constantly let's see, Hyperion Corporation has a job for me, undiscovered, in the Highlands. So we could go there. I assume that that's not a ignored mission. So we can try and do one side mission after doing all the gambling, but we're approaching the end of the game. Or at least the beginning of the end of the game. What else is there really to say? Yeah, I'm thinking we wait till the very end of the game to come back and do Bandit Slaughter round 5 and do the creature struggle, creature slaughter round 2 and higher. This is level 5 as far as the story mission. I know that there's at least one more area, but I wouldn't be surprised if there aren't any more areas than that. We've got quite a lot of stuff done. I do believe we probably will hit level 30, if not level 32 by the end of the game. If you get maxed out at level 32, it becomes questionable to do the DLC in the first game. Like that really stops making a lot of sense at that point. But if you do play the DLC, then you'll have more quests and you'll get more of a higher badass ranking, which is making a small 5% difference on a lot of different things, or around 5% difference. But it probably doesn't really matter at all. I think you could easily disable all of the badass enhancements and it wouldn't matter at all. And we still have tons of little quests. But yeah, we are definitely hitting the beginning of the end. And I guess there's nothing else to really say there. That's where I'm going to end this recording. No explanation for why it crashed. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below in the description box. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.